So, Miss Ducan, what are your goals in life?
The goal in my life that I strive for is to find happiness.
Well, everyone looks at actresses and wants, and superstars and singers, whatever, and people try to copy them. So social media does have an effect on people, on women especially. They try to look pretty.
Okay, so most people watch a lot of TV and read a lot of magazines nowadays, but however, like girls are portrayed as perfect in them. So usually it's like the pictures or shows have gone through a lot of editing and they actually wear a lot of makeup. And then you have young teenagers wanting to look like them, which makes them insecure because they probably can't in real life.
I think it's great for people to find out what is in fashion and what the celebrities are wearing, but I think it's very sad that people aspire to only look like celebrities because they may choose to wear clothes that aren't suitable for them culturally or for their body type, and then it ends up giving them a negative image.
I really don't think it's accurate. I mean, some are, but mostly they've gone through a lot of editing to make everybody seem perfect, so no.
No, because the people they're showing in social media and magazines and the internet are celebrities, and these celebrities are under pressure to have perfect bodies, which the average person can't aspire to because they've got to work or go to school.
It's not technically a false image. It's just a more what's the word? It's just exaggerated image.
Well, I feel that a girl's description can't be really said by words or pictures. In my opinion, I feel a girl should be described by the way she talks, her personality, how she deals with people, her confidence, how she presents herself to everyone. You can't really judge a girl with a few words or a few images. You really have to get to know the girl and talk to the girl and get to know who she really is from the inside. You have to see and talk to the girl and see what she is all about. That's basically the image of a girl.
I'd obviously experiment with my mom's makeup when I was a kid, and then in my early tweens, I'd give my friends makeovers. But when I first started wearing makeup, I was 15, due to the fact that I didn't see the point of it until then. And yes, I do like to keep up with some of the latest fashion trends. Some of them I just think are too extreme. With fashion though, I like to be comfortable, and I don't want to buy something if it's on trend just because everyone else has it. If I'm not comfortable with what it is and it doesn't represent me as a person, I'm not going to buy it. Why waste your money on something you know you're not going to wear?
No, I'm not someone who likes to follow fashion. I just like to wear what I like to wear.
When I was younger, there wasn't so much celebrity. They didn't have as many celebrity magazines. They were a lot more expensive. We didn't have the internet. So you might have seen celebrities on the television, but generally not as much as youth of today see. Definitely. I think again because there's so much press about celebrities and how much weight they've lost and how great they look in certain movies. I think there's a lot more pressure on youth today. I think it's really sad that girls are dieting at that age because their bodies haven't even reached their standard size. They're still going through changes. And by dieting, they can impact on their bodies that will have an effect on them forever. I went to an all-girls boarding school, and because there were so many girls in one area and girls can be very cruel to each other, there was a lot of pressure there, and there were quite a few girls who were anorexic or bulimic from a very young age just because someone had commented on what they were wearing. And it was, it's very sad, and even some of those girls that I know now have never been able to break the pattern. As soon as they get a bit upset about something, their bulimia comes back or their anorexia, and it just affects their health in the long term.
The advice I would give someone who has low self-esteem is talk to your friends, talk to your family, tell them what your problem is, share your feelings with them. I think that's the best way to cope. with something as common as having low self-esteem in the world today?
Everyone has low self-esteem, even I do, but just, try not to follow trends or copy others. Everyone says be yourself. It is actually true. Just be yourself, because that's how people really like you.
Don't really matter what others think about you, do what makes you happy.
I just make a point of never commenting on body shapes or sizes. I always tell students, when they look really nice in an outfit, it's just important not to focus on people's hair or skin or body size ever.
Go to gym and work with what you have, and just remember the ugly duckling always turns into a swan. And yes, there are going to be times in your life where you don't like your body, but just remember you are always in control. No one else is in control of that.
The world is a cruel place. It is incapable of seeing what's inside of every person, and it couldn't care less about the dreams, the pain, the hopes, the sadness, the ambition that lies beneath the skin, flesh, and bones. We are defined by the distance between our eyes, our facial structure, the length of our nose, the curve of our lips, the roundness of our cheeks. Beauty is a gift, rewarded randomly and rather stupidly. A gift that any girl would die for. And those girls who are lucky enough to be given such a gift are praised by the public. They're given flowers, tiaras, and trophies. She gets to live in the fairy tale story that she once dreamt as a child, and is surrounded by pretty dresses. Although her face may not be 100% flawless and perfect, a team of makeup artists do their magic, touching up her face and hair to perfection. However, these lucky people are also punished. The media constantly puts pressure upon them to be perfect, telling them that what they need is to be a size so small, and the only way to achieve this is by investing a great deal of their money and time on crazy diets, sugar-free, low-carb, fat-free products, exercising well over their body's limits. Why punish yourself when you can be happy with just the way you are? What is it all for? A trophy? It will all mean nothing in the end. It's much more important to be beautiful on the inside than aspiring to only be beautiful on the outside. Invest your time instead on family and friends, because you'll be much more happier. The people who care about you are capable of seeing you for more than just your biological matter. So don't let the pressure to be perfect get to you, because love is louder.